Hey everybody, Tuesday afternoon, October 21st, 2025. More news hitting the newsreels. We got the Federal Reserve talking about distributed ledger technology, new payment rails, crypto, believe it or not. We got Coindesk coming out with a 20 crypto ETF, the top 20 cryptos, and we're going to look at other things and we're going to get excited. So before we get started, be sure to follow me on X, which is formerly Twitter, @RuleXRP. I'm a crypto teacher. I'm not a financial advisor. I have some really exciting news. I have a new sponsor, Soil. Soil is bringing yield to the XRP ledger as well as other ecosystems. I'm going to promote this product. They got with me a month or so ago and we've been talking and we've been looking at ways to bring this to fruition. Well, people, it's coming to fruition and you need to check it out. It's Soil. I have a link below. When you join, you're going to earn 20 seed points. I have a referral link. You could sign up. Here, in the very near future, you're going to be able to allocate RLUSD, which is Ripple's stablecoin, to the network, and you're going to draw yield on top of that RLUSD. People, let's get excited. Total crypto market cap, $3.86 trillion. With the news from the FEDS today, we saw a little bit of bump. We're seeing a little bit of pullback. Bitcoin is 112,000. Ethereum is over 4,000. XRP hit the 251, 252 mark. We're about back to 248, but that's okay. Ellie Tarrant gets this out there this morning, and this is the Federal Reserve of the United States. Big news on the Federal Reserve Payments Innovation Conference this morning. Governor Chris Waller announced the central bank is proposing a new type of limited access master account, or what he calls a skinny master account, for all legally eligible institutions to receive direct access to the Fed's payments rails so they don't have to rely on partner banks. With this setup, they wouldn't access all the services of a full master account, like the ability to borrow from the Fed. Importantly, every legally eligible entity could get one, and the legal rules for eligibility wouldn't change. Essentially, this new master account light would allow the Fed to greenlight innovative banks, including fintech, stablecoin issuers, and other payment companies. This is a big deal for companies like Custodia Bank and Kraken, which have spent years trying to get a Fed master account, with Custodia even taking the Fed to court. It could also speed access for companies like Ripple and Anchorage, which applied this year, people. Governor Waller, he speaks, and I'm going to play a little bit of his clip. I mean, this is the FEDS in the United States talking about crypto.
Good morning. All right. Well, thank you, Susan, and good morning to everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the Federal Reserve Board for our first Payments Innovation Conference. My objective in creating this conference is twofold. First, I wanted to have a conference that focused on the new technologies that have come from the DeFi and crypto worlds and how they are entering into the mainstream payments ecosystem. My goal is to have a vibrant discussion about payments between traditional payment incumbents and the new entrants from the DeFi world. Second, I wanted to send a message that this is a new era for the Federal Reserve in payments. The DeFi industry is not viewed with suspicion or scorn. Rather, today, you are welcome to the conversation on the future of payments in the United States and on our home field, something that would have been unimaginable a few years ago. My view for the Fed from now on is embrace the disruption, don't avoid it. As you know, we are well into a technology-driven revolution in payments, and I'm here to say that the Federal Reserve intends to be an active part of that revolution. A number of technological advances are transforming the payment system. Stablecoins and tokenized assets, making use of distributed ledger technology, the rapid adoption of artificial intelligence AI, and increasingly the convergence between these innovations and the traditional financial ecosystem. This includes the institutions and infrastructure that our economy has long depended on to operate a safe and efficient payment system. And yes, this also includes the Federal Reserve. The revolution in transforming payments is demanding change everywhere. And I will say more in a moment about some new ideas that the Federal Reserve is studying to support those innovations. I have spoken before of what I see as the two broad models of payments innovation in our market economy. The first is private sector-driven innovation. Most innovation comes from the private sector, which is motivated and best positioned to allocate resources and take risk with new technologies. The second model is when public sector entities, such as the Fed, build platforms and provide services that enable the private sector to more readily and rapidly expand new services to its customers.
There we go. The feds are coming around, and companies like Ripple and different blockchains are working with FedNow for instant payments, people. For instant payments. When you're looking at stimulus, when you look at welfare coming from the government, you're looking at instant payments. I mean, on the blockchain, it's time to get excited. Coindesk gets this out there today. ProShares has officially filed for the ProShares Coindesk Crypto 20 ETF to be listed on the New York Stock Exchange, people. Are you listening? The fund will track the Coindesk Crypto 20 Index, giving investors exposure to the top digital assets by market cap. And if we look at this illustration here, XRP makes up 19.83% of the ETF. So you can't tell me that XRP is not going to be noticed by people that don't even know what it is today. This is the page. I always leave a link below of everything we cover. Coindesk 20, Bitcoin is only the beginning. The Coindesk 20 captures the performance of top digital assets and is your gateway to measure, trade, and invest in the ever-expanding crypto asset class. Speak with a specialist today to get started. And this gives individuals an opportunity to invest in a huge basket of all the top cryptos, people. There's all kind of reports here. There's all kind of documentation. This is the one that's showing 30.47% Bitcoin. It's showing 20.7% Ethereum, 19.55% XRP, 12% Solana, and then it works down lower, lower. So this is giving people the opportunity to invest in crypto that don't want to go to a centralized exchange and buy this and buy that and buy this and then self-custody in their own wallets, which to me, I've been doing this for years. It comes natural to me. But everybody out there that, is getting really scared of all these hacks and scams are going to have an opportunity to invest in these exciting baskets of digital assets. So tomorrow, there's going to be another meeting. Ellie Tarrant gets another one out there, the scoop. Crypto and AI czar David Sachs is scheduled to meet tomorrow morning with Republican members of the Senate Banking Committee to stress the importance of advancing market structure out of the committee this year and addresses concerns from members like Senator John Kennedy from Louisiana, who have publicly expressed reservations about the process. This meeting comes amid a flurry of crypto activity on the Hill tomorrow, including 2 industry roundtables, one hosted by Senator Gillibrand and the other by Senator Tim Scott. Both Republican and Democratic sources I spoke with see the gatherings as possible momentum toward restarting bipartisan negotiations that have stalled in recent days, people. It's coming. And tomorrow in the meeting with Senator Gillibrand, Stu Alderati with Ripple is going to be attending that meeting. So SBI Holdings announced today that they are investing in Evernorth, which we talked about yesterday, which Ripple has acquired. The operator of the XRP Treasury business, check this out, people. It came out today. It says SBI Holdings, Inc. Yoshitaka Katal today announced that it has invested in a PIPE financing for U.S.-based Evernorth Holdings, Inc., alongside key SBI Group partner, U.S.-based Ripple Labs, Inc., hereinafter Ripple and other investors. Evernorth is a company established to promote the adoption of the crypto asset XRP at institutional scale. Did you hear that? The company plans to list on the New York Stock Exchange on the NASDAQ with ticker XRPN. Through a business combination with Armada Acquisition Corp. II, a special purpose acquisition company, and is expected to raise a total of over $1 billion. SBI Group will contribute $200 million in cash. The proceeds will be primarily used to purchase XRP on the open market listen, people, to build one of the world's largest public XRP treasuries. This treasury endeavors to continuously increase its asset value, not only by holding XRP, but also by actively utilizing institutional lending and DeFi, decentralized finance. Furthermore, all financial reporting will be independently audited by a major audit firm designed to ensure a high level of transparency and governance. I'll leave a copy below, but look at this. All these major companies, all these major corporations are going to centralized exchanges like Uphold, Coinbase, Kraken, Binance, everyone they can go to get some XRP. You and I have been doing the same thing. When is there going to come a point where we're not going to be able to get any more XRP because all of these major players are hoarding up the XRP that's available out there, people? Have you been backing up the truck? That's the question. Evernorth, XRP, we're grateful to Arrington Capital, the SPAC sponsor, for their role in the launch of Evernorth. We're thrilled to have partners that share our vision and dedication to expanding the community. Arrington Capital. Michael Arrington is, I think, best friends with Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO at Ripple. The puzzle pieces are coming together. Finally, I received an email from EliPal. A couple of days ago, we've been talking about the guy that, oh man, God bless him, man. He's lost $3 million in XRP because he made a mistake. And I really feel bad for this guy because, that's retirement. That's a lot of money. That's a lifetime of money. But right here, there's an ongoing scam alert. According to multiple user reports, a phishing email was just received with the subject line, EliPal security team, critical firmware update version 2.0. This is a scam. Do not click on any emails like this. Also, do not click on any other suspicious emails. Their customer service email is cs@elipal.com. Gino gets this out there and shows you the actual email scam. It's right here. You get an email from EliPal and it's urgent. Oh, you need to hurry up and do this to protect your wallet. And what they're doing, they're trying to entice you to go in here and click on a firmware update and enter your recovery phrases. And somebody on the other side is taking your recovery phrases. They're generating your wallets on the blockchain in a hot wallet, just like the guy did with his iPad with the $3 million worth of XRP. And they're getting those recovery phrases and they're duplicating your wallets and they're emptying out your EliPal Titan. All of your Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, ADA, Flare, whatever you had on that wallet, they're going to empty it out in minutes. Do not click on links. Do not click on email links. Do not scan email QR codes. Do not click on PDFs like the Social Security Office has your updated report. Click here. Click on this PDF. No, it's full of viruses, people. Trust no one. Learn how to delete. Thank you for watching. The news comes out. I get it out there as it happens. James Rule Crypto Show. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you on the flip side. And yes, I told you so.